Revealed: 5 miracle vegetables that destroy cancer cells and melt fat. Have you ever wondered why some people never develop cancer, even with a family history of the disease? Is there a select group of foods that can strengthen your immune system so much that cancer cells simply can't establish themselves? What if I told you that the same cancer-fighting foods can also dramatically speed up your weight loss? You've probably heard that people who are overweight or obese have a higher risk of developing cancer. But what you may not know is that there are specific foods, easily found in any supermarket, that have the power to combat these two problems simultaneously. Recent studies show that certain vegetables contain compounds that literally instruct cancer cells to self-destruct, while simultaneously speeding up their metabolism. Today, with the help of renowned Dr. Michael Greger, we are going to reveal 5 extraordinary vegetables that are true natural miracle pills against cancer and body fat. We're going to show you exactly how these vegetables fight cancer at the cellular level and boost your metabolism. In addition, you will receive practical and delicious tips to easily incorporate them into your daily diet. Let's get started. The silent killer: how body fat fuels 13 types of cancer. Did you know that, compared to people of a healthy weight, those who are overweight or obese have a higher risk of developing at least 13 different types of cancer? This is alarming information that many doctors still do not share with their patients. Obesity triggers a series of processes in the body that create the perfect environment for cancer to develop. For example, women who are overweight after menopause are more likely to develop breast cancer. This happens because fat tissue produces more estrogen, which can stimulate the growth of cancer cells. Obesity is also linked to a higher risk of colorectal cancer due to increased insulin levels and chronic inflammation. In addition, it increases the likelihood of endometrial cancer in women, as the extra fat produces more estrogen. Other cancers, such as esophageal, kidney, and some stomach cancers, are also more common in obese people. The reasons behind these connections include several worrying factors that occur silently in our body. Obesity often leads to higher insulin levels, which can help tumors grow faster. Excess body fat isn't just an aesthetic problem. It's a factory of inflammatory substances that can turn normal cells into cancerous ones. It also causes chronic inflammation, making the body more prone to developing cancer. In addition, hormonal changes and substances produced by fat cells, called adipocaines, can affect the development of cancer. With all of this in mind, obese people with cancer tend to have worse outcomes, in part because they often face more complications during treatment. However, losing weight and staying active can significantly reduce the risk of these cancers and improve overall health. And this is exactly where our 5 miracle vegetables come into play. But before revealing what they are, let's get to know the expert who is sharing this vital information. Dr. Greger reveals the truth. The food industry doesn't want you to know. Dr. Michael Greger is no ordinary doctor. He is a physician specializing in clinical nutrition who advocates dietary approaches to fight cancer and other diseases. In his seminars and podcasts, Dr. Greger consistently highlights several vegetables known for their anti-cancer properties and fat-burning ability. Their primary concern is the obesity epidemic we are currently facing. As he explains, we are raising the first generation of Americans with a lower average life expectancy than their parents. This alarming data was recorded even before the pandemic and continues to worsen. Currently, the United States ranks only 39th in global life expectancy. Dr. Greger has dedicated his career to studying how certain foods fight specific diseases. His studies on different plants and their ability to inhibit the growth of cancer cells are revolutionary. What makes Dr. Greger's work so impactful is that he is able to translate complex scientific research into practical recommendations that anyone can implement. Through lab tests, he and his team discovered which vegetables are most effective against different types of cancer. The results of these surveys are surprising and, in some cases, contradict what many of us have always believed about certain foods. Some common vegetables you probably already have in your fridge have extraordinary cancer-fighting powers. Best of all, these same vegetables also help speed up your metabolism and burn fat. Let's find out what these 5 miracle vegetables are, starting with the most surprising of them. 1. Spinach, the leafy green that can save your life. Have you ever thought of spinach as more than just a vegetable that Popeye consumed? The truth is that spinach is much more powerful than we imagined. According to Dr. Greger's tests, spinach is number 1 against breast cancer, surpassing other leafy vegetables. It is also number 1 against brain tumors, kidney cancer, lung cancer, and even pediatric brain tumors. That's why we need to feed our children spinach from an early age. Spinach also leads the fight against pancreatic, prostate, and stomach cancer. While not number 1 overall, there are 16 most powerful vegetables for stopping stomach cancer growth. Spinach wins across the board when compared to other green leafy vegetables. You may be thinking, spinach? Really? But trust me, this unassuming green vegetable is a true superhero when it comes to fighting cancer and burning fat. Spinach contains a substance called sulforaphane that has the power to instruct cancer cells to self-destruct while leaving healthy cells intact. It's like having a precision killer working against cancer in your body. Scientific studies have proven that sulforaphane can actually trigger the self-destruction of cancer cells while preserving healthy cells. But that's not all. Spinach is also a rich source of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that help protect your cells from oxidative damage. This dynamic duo has been linked to a reduced risk of several cancers, including prostate, lung, and colon. Here are some delicious and easy ways to consume spinach and add this powerful vegetable to your arsenal against cancer. Try a spinach dip with hummus. Wash and pat dry baby spinach leaves and enjoy them dipped in hummus for a protein and fiber-rich snack. Another option is a spinach smoothie with banana and peanut butter. Blend together spinach, banana, peanut butter, and your choice of milk base for a refreshing and energizing drink. And how about a sautéed spinach with edamame? Sauté chopped spinach and frozen edamame with a splash of soy sauce and sesame oil for a quick and tasty snack. But spinach's power doesn't end here. The next vegetable on our list is just as impressive. You use this ingredient almost every day, but you probably don't know that it could be saving your life in silence. 2. Garlic, the common spice that eliminates cancer cells while you sleep. Garlic isn't just for scaring away vampires or flavoring their meals. In fact, this common spice ranks first against breast cancer, according to Dr. Greger's research. Garlic is also number 1 against brain tumors and ranks second against kidney cancer. In addition, it leads the fight against lung cancer, childhood brain tumors, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and stomach cancer. So, as Dr. Greger suggests, how about preparing a salad dressing with plenty of garlic? This pungent condiment is no stranger to the health spotlight, but its cancer-fighting, fat-burning power may surprise you. Garlic is loaded with a compound called allicin, which has been shown to have potent anti-cancer properties. Scientific studies have found that allicin can prevent the growth and spread of various types of cancer cells, working quietly in your body while you rest. The allicin present in garlic can inhibit the growth and spread of several types of cancer cells, including those associated with breast, prostate, and lung cancer. But there are more things about garlic that you need to know. It also contains a unique compound called diallyl disulfide, which has been linked to increased fat burning and reduced body weight. This powerful nutrient can help boost your metabolism and improve your body's ability to break down and utilize fat for energy. One of the most beautiful things about garlic is that it is versatile and can be incorporated into different recipes and made into snacks. For example, try roasted garlic edamame. Roast garlic cloves with olive oil until tender, mash them, and toss with cooked edamame for a tasty snack. Another option is garlic hummus. Add roasted garlic cloves to your favorite hummus recipe for a twist. Enjoy with wholemeal pita bread or vegetable sticks. And how about roasted chickpeas with garlic and herbs? Toss chickpeas with olive oil, minced garlic, herbs, and spices, then roast until crisp for a protein-rich snack. The power of garlic is incredible, but wait until you meet the next vegetable on our list. This common cruciferous has even higher concentrations of anti-cancer compounds that can transform your health. 3. Broccoli, the secret weapon against cancer. That is being ignored of all the fruits and vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli were the only ones associated with a significantly lower risk of total cancer. And it's not just about preventing cancer in the first place. Bladder cancer patients who consume broccoli seem to live longer than those who don't. Those with lung cancer who consume more cruciferous vegetables also seem to survive longer. For example, a year after diagnosis, about 75% of lung cancer patients who ate more than one serving of cruciferous vegetables a day were still alive. Broccoli is chock full of the compound called sulforaphane, which we mentioned in our discussion of spinach. However, broccoli takes it to another level by containing even higher concentrations of this powerful anti-cancer agent. The sulforaphane in broccoli is so potent that studies show that it not only stops cancer cells from growing, but also stimulates your body to produce enzymes that neutralize carcinogens before they can even cause harm. Scientific studies have shown that sulforaphane from broccoli can not only inhibit the growth of cancer cells, but also help stimulate the production of enzymes that neutralize carcinogens and protect your DNA from damage. This makes broccoli a real heavyweight in the fight against various types of cancer, including breast, prostate, and colon. Broccoli is also a rich source of fiber, which can help keep your digestive system functioning properly and support healthy weight management. And we can't forget about its high concentration of vitamins and minerals, which can boost your overall health and vitality. Here are some delicious and easy broccoli snacks to add to your cancer prevention arsenal. Try raw broccoli florets with gravy. Cut the broccoli florets into bite-sized pieces and enjoy them with a hearty dressing like ranch yogurt or guacamole. Another option is roasted broccoli with lemon and herbs. Toss the broccoli florets with olive oil, lemon juice, chopped herbs, and roast for a tasty and crunchy snack. How about a broccoli and chickpea salad? Combine chopped broccoli florets, cooked chickpeas, chopped red onion, and a lemon dressing for a protein and fiber-rich snack. Broccoli is truly impressive, but our next vegetable has unique properties that deserve your attention. This colorful option contains special compounds that may be crucial for preventing certain specific types of cancer. 4. Red cabbage, the surprising sunscreen that costs less than a coffee. When it comes to cabbage, Dr. Greger has a specific recommendation. If you're making something with cabbage, don't opt for green cabbage. Instead, choose red or purple cabbage, which contains anthocyanins and red fruit pigments. One of the cheapest sources of these berry pigments is in red-purple cabbage. You may not think of cabbage as a cancer superhero, but it's surprisingly powerful. Cabbage contains a special compound called indole 3-carbinol, which is known for its strong anti-cancer effects. This compound helps control certain hormones, which is especially helpful for preventing hormone-related cancers, such as those of the breast and prostate. Red cabbage contains a rare compound called indole 3-carbinol that works as a natural hormone regulator, protecting your body against hormone-dependent cancers. It's like having an invisible shield against certain cancers. Cabbage is also a rich source of fiber, which can help support healthy digestion and weight management. Plus, it's packed with vitamins and minerals that can boost your overall health and well-being. To enjoy the metabolism boosting and cancer-fighting benefits of cabbage, you can try these delicious snack ideas. Whip up a shredded coleslaw, grate cabbage and carrots, then toss them with a light vinaigrette, dressing, and chopped walnuts or sunflower seeds for a refreshing salad. Another option is cabbage dumplings with kimchi. Make dumplings by mixing shredded cabbage, chickpea flour, spices, and a little water. Pan fry for a flavorful and slightly spicy snack. How about cabbage leaf wraps? Use large cabbage leaves as wraps. Fill them with chopped vegetables like cucumbers, carrots, bell peppers, hummus, and a tahini dressing for a healthy and satisfying snack. Red cabbage is a surprisingly powerful addition to your anti-cancer diet, but our last vegetable may be the most versatile of them all. This colorful food not only fights cancer, but also challenges our assumptions about calories and nutrition. 5. Carrots, the simple vegetable that transforms your metabolism. When we talk about weight management, many people believe that a calorie is just a calorie, regardless of the source. But Dr. Greger challenges this notion by using the example of carrots versus soda. It is true that in a tightly controlled laboratory setting, 240 calories from carrots, 10 carrots, would have the same effect on energy balance as the 240 calories in a bottle of soda. But this comparison falls apart in the real world. You could gobble down those liquid calories of candy in less than a minute. However, eating 240 calories from carrots would take more than 2.5 hours of constant and sustained chewing. As Dr. Greger mentioned, carrots are also a rich source of fiber, which can help support healthy digestion and weight management. Plus, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals that can boost your overall health and well-being. The secret to carrots lies in beta-carotene, a compound that not only fights cancer but also makes you feel full for much longer than processed foods with the same amount of calories. Carrots are also packed with a compound called beta-carotene, which has been shown to have remarkable anti-cancer properties. In fact, studies have found that a diet rich in foods containing beta-carotene, such as carrots, can significantly reduce the risk of several types of cancer, including lung, breast, and prostate. So, aside from the usual pick and chew, here are some ideas for how to snack on this wonderful vegetable. Try mini carrots with tahini sauce. Enjoy mini carrots dipped in a tahini sauce made with tahini paste, lemon juice, water, and spices. Another option is carrot sticks with peanut butter. Combine carrot sticks with your favorite peanut butter for a healthy and satisfying snack. How about pickled carrots? Make quick pickles with sliced carrots, vinegar, water, spices, and herbs for a tangy, crunchy snack. Now that we've explored 5 amazing vegetables that can help you fight cancer and manage weight, you may be wondering how to start incorporating them into your daily routine. Revealed: the magical compounds that make these vegetables so powerful. What makes these 5 vegetables so special is not just the fact that they are natural and affordable. It is the science behind the specific compounds they contain that makes them true miracle pills of nature. Sulforaphane, found in spinach and broccoli, has the unique ability to activate cancer-fighting genes in our body. These genes produce enzymes that detoxify carcinogens before they can damage our DNA. Allicin, present in garlic, has potent antimicrobial and anti-cancer properties. It can literally disrupt the life cycle of cancer cells. Indole 3-carbinol, found in cabbage, acts as a hormone modulator, helping to prevent the growth of hormone-dependent tumors. Beta-carotene, abundant in carrots, is not only a powerful antioxidant. Scientists have found that these plant compounds work synergistically, creating an anti-cancer effect far more powerful than any single supplement. It's like having an expert cancer SWAT team patrolling your body. It also improves cellular communication by allowing healthy cells to recognize and destroy cancer cells. And the most incredible thing is that all these compounds work together synergistically. When you consume these vegetables in combination, the protective effect is amplified far beyond what each one could do individually. In addition, these same cancer-fighting compounds also positively influence your metabolism. They can increase thermogenesis, body heat production, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation, all crucial factors for healthy weight loss. But just knowing these vegetables is not enough. We need to learn practical and delicious ways to incorporate them into our daily diet. Turn your kitchen into a natural pharmacy. 5-minute recipes. Incorporating these 5 powerful vegetables into your diet doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Here are some quick recipes that combine multiple anti-cancer vegetables into a single delicious meal. Try the powerful green soup. In a blender, combine spinach, broccoli, garlic, vegetable broth, and seasonings. Heat and serve with a drizzle of olive oil. Ready in less than 5 minutes and contains 3 of our powerful vegetables. Another option is the anti-cancer rainbow wrap. Use a large red cabbage leaf as a base, fill with hummus, grated carrots, spinach, and some minced garlic. Roll up and enjoy a snack that contains all 5 vegetables in a single bite. And how about the turbinado green smoothie? In a blender, combine spinach, carrots, a small piece of broccoli, a banana to sweeten it, and water or vegetable milk. Add a pinch of ginger for an extra kick of flavor and anti-inflammatory properties. The key to making these vegetables part of your lifestyle is to prepare ahead of time and have quick options available when hunger or laziness strikes. Set aside 30 minutes on the weekend to chop and prepare vegetables for the week. Store them in airtight containers in the fridge for easy access. Experiment with different cooking techniques to find the ones that appeal to your taste buds the most. Some people prefer steamed broccoli, while others prefer it roasted with a little olive oil and garlic. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Even small additions of these vegetables to your diet can make a big difference to your long-term health. Now, let's discuss how to incorporate these foods without feeling like you're making a drastic change in your lifestyle. The perfect strategy: how to include all those vegetables without completely changing your life. A common question that comes up when we talk about changing eating habits is, where do I start? Dr. Greger suggests starting slowly, one step at a time. As he explains, just try to eat more fruits and vegetables. There are all sorts of things you can do without feeling overwhelmed. Many people have the feeling that if they can't do everything perfectly, they just give up and throw in the towel. Or if in one day they can't eat as well as they would like, they consider that they have completely failed. When it comes to flavor, experiment with different cooking methods and spices to find the perfect flavor profile for your taste buds. Roast broccoli with a touch of garlic and lemon, or saute spinach with a little olive oil and red pepper flakes. The possibilities are endless, and you can get creative with your combinations. As for availability, don't be afraid to get a little creative. Sure, you can find these vegetables at your local supermarket, but look for them at farmers markets, specialty stores, or even consider growing your own. A little exploration can go a long way in keeping your fridge stocked with these anti-cancer and fat burner superfoods. Another effective strategy is the gradual substitution method. Instead of adding new foods, replace a less healthy item with one of these powerful vegetables. For example, swap out chips for carrot sticks, or use red cabbage leaves instead of tortillas for your wraps. Remember that consistency trumps perfection when it comes to changing eating habits. It's better to incorporate small amounts of these vegetables regularly than to attempt a radical transformation that doesn't hold up. Some people find that it's easier to focus on one vegetable at a time. Maybe start by incorporating more spinach into your diet one week, then add garlic the next week, and so on. This progressive approach allows your taste buds and body to adjust gradually. The key is to find a balance that works for you and your lifestyle without feeling overwhelmed by change. Demystified: why many people fail to try this approach and how you'll be different. Making significant changes to your diet can be challenging, especially when you're struggling with long-established habits and cravings. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even tempted to give up. Many people fail in their attempts to improve their diet because they try to make very drastic changes at once. They eliminate all bad foods and try to eat only perfect foods, creating an unsustainable scenario. Other people give up because they don't see immediate results, forgetting that cancer prevention and healthy weight loss are long-term processes. Some people also fall into the trap of thinking in all or nothing terms. A day of less healthy eating makes them feel like they've completely failed, causing them to abandon their efforts. Comparison with others can also be a significant obstacle. When we see someone with faster results or seemingly making changes more easily, we may feel inadequate or unmotivated. The secret that few health professionals share is that your body needs time to adjust to new foods. Your taste receptors literally shift and start preferring healthier foods after approximately 3 weeks of consistent exposure. Instead of falling into these traps, start by introducing 1 or 2 of these powerful vegetables into your meals a few times a week. Don't rush to overhaul your entire diet, as this often leads to burnout. Instead, focus on building sustainable habits gradually. As you begin to see improvements in your health, energy levels, and even your waistline, these positive changes will fuel your motivation to keep going. Remember that small, consistent steps lead to big changes over time. Every time you choose one of these vegetables over a processed food, you're taking a step in the right direction. Now, let's finish with some inspiring words to keep you motivated on your journey. Power in your hands, the path to a cancer-free and energy-filled life. Today, you have received powerful information that can literally save your life. You've learned about 5 extraordinary vegetables: spinach, garlic, broccoli, red cabbage, and carrots, that have the power to fight cancer and help your body burn fat naturally. You've discovered the specific compounds in these foods that make them so powerful and how they work at the cellular level to protect your body. You also received practical tips and simple recipes to incorporate these vegetables into your daily routine. But knowledge without action is just information. The real power is in your hands now. Every time you choose one of these vegetables, you're making a conscious decision to fortify your body against cancer and improve your overall health. Imagine what it would be like to wake up every day with more energy, knowing that your body is stronger and more resilient. Visualize yourself a year from now, lighter, healthier, and with a strengthened immune system. You have the power to transform your health through simple food choices. Nature has already provided everything you need to fight cancer and achieve your ideal weight. Remember that this isn't just a diet, it's a journey to a longer, healthier life. A journey that can start with your next meal. Don't underestimate the impact that small, consistent changes can have over time. As Dr. Greger often reminds his patients, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So which of these 5 powerful vegetables are you going to add to your next meal? Which simple recipe are you going to try first? The time to act is now. Your future health depends on the choices you make today. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have pre-existing medical conditions. But know that by incorporating these 5 miracle vegetables into your regular diet, you're giving your body the tools it needs to fight cancer and maintain a healthy weight. The choice is yours, and the healthier future you want is closer than you think.